everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sonia and it is up, and because I was telling you the whole story and my phone was off, so I'm just gonna tell you what happened. So I'm just gonna tell you what happened. So first time in the beginning of the year, let me just start in the beginning of the year. My son is long hair, right? And he has a model agency that he's with. Then in the beginning of the year, before I put him in the school, I asked them what I should do, and they told me I should bring a letter to school from the model agency. So that's what I did. And yeah, and then there was an incident where at the gate there was a teacher that actually told my son, was talking to my son while I was standing right there, and he was telling him, you should cut your hair. And I was there, I was like, why isn't he even talking to me? But anyways, I was just ignoring it. I was like, oh, it's fine. Maybe we'll hear why. Maybe they will sort it out. Maybe, you know, they will say, no, that's the reason why this kid has long hair, and you know, because this was not part of the code of conduct or something. That's what I was saying. So yeah, and then yesterday he came home and he's like, mommy, this teacher told me, it's a guy, they told me that I should cut my hair because only girls can wear long hair. Now, first of all, we are not in the 1850s or the 1950s or whatever. We are not there. We are in 2022. And second of all, when a teacher talks to my son about his hair, but when you insult my child, when you humiliate my child, because that's exactly what you did. That guy humiliated my son in front of everybody, because what he did was he came to the class, or they were sitting, everybody was sitting on dots. That I assume it's outside. And my son is 6 years old. It's his first year of school. So they were all sitting on dots, and he said, he's a teacher. He was asking the teacher, someone's teacher, a lady, and he was asking her, who's the boy with the long hair? And then she said that would be someone, and then someone stand up because he was looking for him, and he stand up, and then he said, you should tell your mommy to cut your hair because only girls can wear long hair. First of all, that's humiliating. And when he told me that, to see the look on his face, I still get sad when I think about it. The look on his face was just and I was okay. I didn't make anything out of it in front of him. And then I just went out of the car and said, let's go to ask the teacher something. And then I went to the teacher, and then I was talking to the teacher, and I was like, I gave you the letter, and I didn't appreciate the way this teacher was talking to my son. And she said, and then the other teacher overheard, and she came. No, first of all, let me just say this. My son's teacher is an amazing lady. She's an amazing teacher. She's an amazing lady. This other teacher came because she overheard it. It was outside, and there was it wasn't something big. I was upset, but the way she handled it calmed me down. And anyways, so there was a lot of moms outside. So I was just telling her, I did send her the letter that they asked me. So isn't he supposed to know that, and the reason why my son says long? And then the other teacher overheard, and she came, and she's like, no, you shouldn't have a letter. You should bring a copy of the contract. And I was confused, but since there was a lot of other moms there, I didn't feel it was necessary for me to tell this teacher. But someone's teacher told me that you should bring a letter and not a copy of the contract. So I was like, just leave it here. You can come back tomorrow to school, or tomorrow morning when you drop him off. You can go and talk to this teacher that said, you know, this whole thing to the secretary, and tell him what is happening, and that you are going to bring the copy of the contract. And also that not like the way he was handling this whole situation. You could have called him aside and asked him, is there a reason why your hair is long, in a nice, polite manner? Or you could have asked the teacher, is there a reason why this kid's hair is long? You know, what is there a reason? Me and my husband, we could just tell the teacher, and then she could have just told me or my husband that there's a problem, can they so they can sort it out, so we can sort it out like grown-ups. But for you to go to my son and tell him that something that he's having, he's not supposed to have it because it's not supposed to be part of him, because it's only for girls. That just hurts me. That we're supposed to be grown-ups. You're supposed to act like a grown-up. You're supposed to handle kids the way you want your kids to get handled by other people. I don't even know what to say. That's how I feel. And so I went to the school this morning and I talked to the secretary because he was in a meeting. And then she was very understanding. Very nice lady. She was very understanding. She was there and she was, Then I don't know what it is with these teachers that just overhear everything, but there was another teacher and she was like, no, we will sort it out. I will talk to him and tell him what is your complaint, and we can just sort it out there, because I was there to tell them I will bring the contract, a copy of the contract. I was asking the model agency for a copy of the contract and I will bring it to them, and I didn't like the way he was handling this whole situation, talking to my son, because first of all, he's 6 years old. How is he supposed to answer you? What? I didn't tell him like the reason your hair is long is because you. No, man, it's part of him. That's what he knows since he was from when he came into this world. Like, he doesn't know anything else. So why does he have a reason to have long hair in the first place? But since it's the code of conduct, I provided the documents that you wanted. So it's not like you're going to tell somebody like the reason you have a nose is because you have a nose, point blank, pin, alles done. Like the reason you have legs so you can walk. Like seriously, guys. Anyways, and he's 6 years old. I would understand if a grade 5 learner, that you can ask the learner, because that learner can explain why he doesn't have why his hair is long, or why his shirt is not the right color, or and his hair is neat. I braid his hair every Monday. His hair is on point. So it's not like his hair is all over the place. His hair is braided. You tell my son that he's not supposed to have hair, only girls is supposed to have long hair. How is that not bullying? You are bullying my 6-year-old and you are a grown man. That hurts. Teachers are supposed to know better. There are nice teachers and then there are the bad, rotten ones. I don't even know why there are people that go studying to be teachers and then they treat kids like that. You are supposed to think. You're supposed to be the grown-up. Act like a grown-up. But anyways, back to the story. So yeah, now the other teacher overheard there by the secretary, right, this morning. She overheard and she came and said, no, but he has the right to talk to any student about the code of conduct, or maybe like if something is not according to the code of conduct. I don't have a problem with that. If you pulled my son aside and ask him nicely, like you would want me to talk to your son or to your children, then I would understand that. But to humiliate him in front of everybody else, and then this other teacher that overheard me and the secretary talking, she was like, no, he has the right to do that. I told her that I don't mind him doing that. Handle it like he's supposed to. But to tell him in front of everybody he's not supposed to have long hair, like he's not a girl, only girls are supposed to have long hair. What are you telling that child? And I know a lot of people is going to be like, no, he's just a kid. There are things that happened when you were little that you can't forget, that you still remember. Grown-ups should act like grown-ups. And I was really, really, really upset. I talked to my husband. I was really upset. I talked to my husband and I don't know, man. The reason why I don't even know if I'm going to upload the video. I don't know if I'm going to. But I just feel like, why? And I know there's going to be a lot of people that says like, yeah, but I don't know. what are they gonna say? They're gonna say like, yeah, it's just the kid, and you should tell your I don't know. What are they gonna say? Because he has a reason in the first place. He has a reason why his hair is long. I gave you papers why his hair is long. Anyway, so yeah, she was telling me that. So she was telling me that it's fine for him to address any kid about their code of conduct or whatever, clothing. So I was like, yeah, but he doesn't have a right to humiliate my son in front of everybody. Terwyl almal die ander kinders sit, moet hy opstaan en hy moet nou antwoord gee hoekom sy hare lank is. Oh my goodness. You could have just asked the teacher that was right next to him. You could have just said, go to the, my whole thing is, if you have a problem with a kid, a boy that's 6 years old, then call the parents. Somebody's gonna come pick up the child after school. Tell them that there's an issue and they should come to school, or they should call the secretary or something. But for you to like go there and humiliate my son, it is wrong. It's wrong, and it makes me really sad to think, just to think about it, just to think of it. Like, he was there and how he felt when you told him that, or when he told him that you shouldn't have long hair because only girls wear long hair. This is the second time this is happening. And sometimes teachers should behave like a professional man. Thank you for listening, and if you stayed there, thank you for watching this video. Let me go make me some more tea, and I don't know, forget about all of this because it's upsetting. It's upsetting, and I'm not gonna cry. I am not gonna cry. But can grown-ups please act like grown-ups? If you have something that you want to tell the kid that you know the kid is not going to be able to give you an answer to, just talk to the parents. Let me just finish up this cold tea. Now my tea got cold.